Welcome back. I am still Wombat John. This is still Casual Vibrant Hardcore, world number 1, part number 22, I think day number 60 something. Don't know. Let's find out. In the last episode, I'm pretty sure we just got ourselves a diamond mending pickaxe. Very nice. We need to get some more enchantments on this thing, which means we need more librarians, which means we need more cash crops. It is daylight outside. Let's go have a look at the crops. We have our sugarcane farm under this area here. It's not too big, but it'll give us something for the librarians to trade for emeralds. We have the pumpkin farm here, which is enough to harvest along with the melons, so let's get on to that. Let's just check this. Yeah, it looks like I'm not quite fast enough to walk at full pace, so we'll have to manage the speed a little bit, but that's fine. We can do that. We'll pick up the pumpkins, then we'll pick up the melons, or pick up the melon slices, put the melons back together, and then we'll go and have a look at the crops up here. I think we've got plenty of beetroot to harvest. There's carrots, but we've got no one to buy carrots, so we're not going to worry about that at the moment. If we had time, we'd probably go and harvest the carrots and compost them. I don't like the look of that. Get rid of it. Better. And we'll get back to these pumpkins. I think the next enchantment we're going to get on our stuff is going to be mending on this axe. Actually, that's something I haven't done yet. We're 3 minutes in and I haven't looked at what I'm carrying. I haven't paid attention to what I'm carrying. Yeah, okay, now I have looked at what I'm carrying and I'm satisfied to keep doing what I'm doing for now. We do want to get silk touch on one of these axes at some point, because this is not only a chore to have to rebuild the melons from the slices, it also means we lose space for the melons, because the melons are now in slice form, the melons take up 9 times as much space, and I ain't got space for that. So, like I just said, I don't have space for that. What are we going to get rid of? Don't need to carry the diamonds here at the moment. Spare diamonds for our spare tools. I don't think there's any critical diamond. Oh, that didn't take long. Will these fit? They will fit. Okay, that's the next lot. Probably should set up a crafting table out here so I can... Yeah, that didn't take long at all. So I can do something with all this lot. What's the smallest thing that's going to fit? Emeralds should fit. And that's everything for now. Okay, we are not going to look at the beetroot. Not really ready anyway. We're just going to head straight in. Make the melons. Probably go and... That's not how we make melons. This is how we make melons. Over here. A allegedly nice number of melons. Anything in here, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that, because that'll get us another melon. We'll also grab those because we do have somebody buying those. Let's make the last couple of melon things. Last melon, just one. Alright, let's go sell this stuff. I think while we're down here, it might be time to set up another librarian. I think we have 2 librarians at the moment. One doing mending. No, we've got 3. One doing mending, one doing bookshelves, and the other one doing efficiency 5, I think it was, which was extraordinary. Anyway, buy my stuff. Alright, we've got mending on this one, so we'll hold this while we sell our stuff. Yep, very good. And that's the wrong button. This is the right button. And we'll go on to the next one. That looks like we've sold everything there. No more experience to pick up. Cool. What are the other things we're selling? We're selling beetroot. Beetroot. Yes. A little bit more. That's the pickaxe almost completed, which is quite nice. We have 46 there. And another 64 there, giving us a total of 68. Yeah, interesting. That means... how many of these guys have we got? 4, 5, 4, 5. We have 5, and they've all gone to bed. Okay. Let's see if we've got anything over here that's useful. We do have something that's useful. We'll grab that. Chuck that away. Chuck that away and that away. Definitely going to have to put another chest over there at some point. In fact, we're going to do that now. Actually, I've got a chest in here, don't I? Oh, not a chest. No, I don't. I don't know which game I'm playing. Cool. That makes for some fun. Crafting tables. 2 crafting tables. One for over there and one for later. We'll also grab a chest. Put everything back. Put that back. We'll hang on to that. We'll grab these because they're going to be useful over here. This is the spot for our new chest, because we had to go 2 blocks high to clear that. And this is the spot for our new crafting table. One there, and the other crafting table goes in our bundle. Nice. Okay, what were we looking at? We're looking at this guy to buy a bookshelf. We'll come over here, we'll turn that into a lectern. And we'll come over here. I think this is going to work. I can't remember if this is where I had all the problems. Okay, that's ready. In the morning, one of those guys should, in theory, make an appearance over here. Was there anything else I wanted to put in there? Not so much in there, but over here. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. Right. Need one here. And at some point we'll put one there. But not just yet. Okay, let's go to bed. One of these spare beds. That's okay, we'll go to bed. We'll go to bed over here, because I think we'll be able to get out of monsters nearby. Okay. What happens if we try and go to bed over here? I'm just going to clear the way so we can get out of bed in the morning. Nope, still monsters nearby. I am feeling moderately bold. Okay, that took care of that guy. I think we should be able to sleep now. Where is the sleep? This is the sleeping spot. Excellent. So in the morning, one of these guys should have turned into a librarian. That will be that guy. Now, Mr. Librarian wants to come over here. Mr. Librarian wants to go over there. Go on. I know you don't want to go to work, but none of us want to go to work. Get there. Come on. Excellent and excellent and... Excellent. Now we just make sure the cats don't come in. Okay, where's this guy? He's not terribly useful. So let's do something about that. We are going to clear that slot. Actually, while we're over here, let's put the food back where it belongs. Drop that. Place that. Same. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tedious. Particularly if he keeps wanting to sell me bookshelves. Already got a guy selling bookshelves. Would rather you sold me something different. Ooh, he's very annoying. Does he really want to be re-educated that badly? This is crazy. I've never had one so insistent to do bookshelves before. There we go, what's this? Nice, but it is not something I can imagine needing in this game. I don't expect to last long enough in a hardcore world to need power and smite. I'm after useful things for channeling. What I'm after most at the moment is going to be Silk Touch and Unbreaking. Silk Touch and Unbreaking are the ones I'm looking for mostly. Unbreaking more so, actually. Handy, but that is not part of this stage of the game. Yeah, I don't know particularly why I would want a curse of binding or loyalty. Blast protection, not something I'm looking for. Certainly not looking for more bookshelves. don't think they're paying attention. Not for me today. And bookshelves. Useful, but not what I'm looking for. I suppose this is where I should probably start editing videos. At the very least, instead of cutting all of this out, just speed it up. So I can imagine this is not much fun to be looking at. Still not an enchantment I'm looking for. Still not an enchantment I'm looking for. Tempting, but no thanks. Maybe once I had my silk touch and unbreaking, I'd start looking at some defensive stuff. Is looting 2 going to be enough? It's an expensive way to do it. No, it's not. If I'm going to be investing this much time into getting the correct trades, I might as well get the correct trades, not the almost correct trades. Plus, I've got a feeling a looting 3 is not going to cost that much if I did it to loot. It's going to cost less than doing it the 2 looting 2 way, if you know what I mean. And welcome to the people who have watched this video for the first time, and we are currently 17 minutes in, so if you're still watching, you're one of the outliers. Don't usually get more than about 10 minutes. Mending for 12. Mending for... it's not worth it. Not worth restarting the whole process. 14 is good enough. But yeah, if you're a new viewer and you're still watching, congratulations. You're in the top 0.1% of viewers. Wrong button. Yeah, turns out most people don't stick around for more than about 10 minutes of one of these videos, which means at here, the 18-minute mark, I am most likely talking to myself, or possibly talking at somebody who doesn't speak English, or even bad English. Or somebody that just really likes watching this process. Still not what I'm looking for. So there is a chance that this might be the one that pushes me to editing a video, which does mean all of this nonsense about nobody ever watches this far into the videos will be effectively cut. I try to avoid looking at the analytics for this stuff because it's a little too depressing. but every once in a while curiosity gets the better of me and I just have to have a quick look. And thought, the last video had X views and that's apparently 6 more than normal. And I'm thinking, that's good. And you have a look and see that only one of those views got more than 10 minutes in. And that's where you think, yes, I have absolutely nailed my audience. Maybe I should just release 10-minute videos. But you don't want 10-minute videos. What you want to do is watch the first 10 minutes of a 50-minute video. Because that is what my typical viewer wants. Or does. I don't know if they want it. That's the thing I don't know. I don't know if the small... No, with... Wait, how freak was that 12? And we're looking for Fortune 3, aren't we? This is a quandary. No. Nothing but the best for these guys. At least we're not getting the confused librarians again. That was kind of embarrassing in the last episode where we had to go and do a thinning of the herd. Because we had a whole bunch of librarians. There we go. Looting 3. Now I need a book. Hello, sir. Show me a bookcase. Thank you. And that does not have anything inconvenient. Let's buy looting. Excellent. That is... Wait, that was looting, not fortune, wasn't it? Not what I was particularly looking for, but it'll do for now. So, that not being what I was after, but locking it in anyway, let's go do another one. Okay, which means we need yet another bookcase. Over here. Turn that into a lectern. Put the lectern in the lectern slot. Put these back. Actually, we'll chuck that up there because that is in fact where it belongs. Yeah, we're going to be needing some more of those things. What do you call them? Emeralds, yes. Going to need some more emeralds soon. There should be something. That done it again. They went to sleep. I took so long, they went to sleep. Okay, let's close these doors. No, hang on. Make sure that one's closed, yes. And everything is good down to here. So, let us join them in sleep. Day number 74 is turning into day number 75. If it wasn't for the monsters. Oh, I saw a monster. Hopefully that was it. hopefully I can now go to sleep. Yes. Excellent. In the morning we should have a librarian and he should be keen for work. There he is. Hey, librarian. Oh, you're not going that way because the way is closed. We have to open that one as well. Come on. Excellent. Excellent. He seems to have cottoned on to the fact that he's going to work. Shove him in a little bit more. Do that. Do that. And now run around to this side. Yes, run around to this side. And see how much he wants to be re-educated. Right. What have you got for me? We've already got mending and it's much cheaper than that. Silk touch. Bingo. Why did that not do anything? I don't have enough emeralds. Why do I not have enough emeralds? What have I got on me? Nothing. Can we do a quick... We can. We've slept a number of times since then, so you should be able to buy... Not you. You should be able to buy pumpkins. 1, 2. And we are 1 emerald short. We are 1 freaking emerald short. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's get a move on. No one wants to buy anything there. We don't have enough of anything there to sell. Let's go back and get some stuff to sell. Gonna have to do something with doors there one day. Instead of the gates. Paper. Okay, let's go have a look at the sugar cane. We'll see if we can get a harvest out of that. Sell a few stacks of paper, which should give us enough. Oh yeah, plenty. Still got that gap in the glass here, which I was sure I did something about that last time. Oh well. Just because I'm sure I did something doesn't mean I actually did do something. And we've got 2 more rows to go. I am probably, maybe, I don't know, thinking about doing something automated in this farm one day. Maybe. Don't know, but that's going to require to the nether. Not quite ready for a trip to the nether